You're watching KREX 5 News.
Most of the action on this Thursday afternoon in the form of cloud coverage and wind. We do have some light showers happening around the Fort Collins area. We're going to get a little bit more activity in the form of mountain snow off towards the north, maybe some scattered showers in the central portion of the state. But again, we're mostly dealing with the very dry conditions in place and the wind as well. We have red flag warnings again for Delta and Montrose County, all of Montrose County, 3/4 of Delta County, and this goes all the way into the Four Corners region. Red flag warning from the National Weather Service. Warm, dry, breezy conditions. The emphasis is the dry and the wind. We have rain deficits in many locations along this Highway 50 corridor, greater than 1.25 inches. And then you start to add the element of wind, 25 to 35 mile per hour wind speeds, and that's not an ideal situation. Current wind speeds right now anywhere from 10 to almost 20 miles per hour. Top wind gust of the day, well, we're pushing into the 25 and 30 mile per hour category, falling just shy of where I anticipated, getting into the mid-30s, near 40 mile per hour zone. But we're not done with the wind. The wind will slow down tonight after the sun goes down, about 8 o'clock. Location dependent. And with that sunset, we're also going to have increasing cloud coverage tonight. Increasing clouds, mild temperatures, slower wind speeds during the overnight hours. We'll revisit the wind again tomorrow. In fact, if you thought we were going to put the wind away for a day, you're going to have to wait till Saturday for that. That's really about the only day that we're going to have calm to very light wind speeds. Getting into tomorrow morning, you'll likely feel or hear the wind as early as 6 a.m. Sunrise happens pretty close to 6 a.m. You're likely going to see the trees bending with the wind. Not strong wind gusts, but we're going to be dealing with wind throughout the day. 6 a.m., 9 a.m., 3 p.m., all the way into the evening hours, anywhere from 20 to 35 miles per hour. Wind tomorrow is going to be directly associated with this advancing cold front. So the front itself will kick the wind into gear. This will pass through the area mid-morning, and then actually the cold front will exit the mountain zone into the afternoon hours. But as this advances in, this is going to be our wind maker, and it's going to continue to draw up that southwest flow just ahead of it. So we still have, I mentioned the word cold front, but it's not until the afternoon hours they get the cooler temperatures. So I mentioned the cold front because this is going to draw up that southwest flow for tomorrow morning. We'll still have a mild start to your Friday. It's just going to have cloud coverage. We'll still be dealing with the wind when the cold front passes through for the afternoon hours. It's going to do so in a rather dry manner for these lower elevations, Montrose, Grand Junction, Delta. Mountain zones, if you're heading over I-70, if you're heading up 40 or 50, the higher elevated sites of those area roads, you're likely going to encounter some wet conditions. So just be careful. Basically from midnight tonight through noon tomorrow, that's the passage of the front. That's where you'll be dealing with some of the sketchy driving through the mountain zones, wet and some slick spots. But this system's going to exit out quickly Friday afternoon. We'll already have clear skies even before lunch tomorrow with this cold front moving in. So unfortunately, it's dry, and it will lower our temperatures. We're going from the upper 70s, near 80s today, down to the 60s tomorrow. But Saturday, my pick. Saturday's the day where we lose the wind. Saturday's the day where we maintain mostly clear conditions. Nice mild temperatures. Temperatures getting us back to the averages, which is pretty close to 70 degrees, mid-60s, upper 60s. That's kind of where we should be for this time of the year. Right now, we're above that average, and we're doing so comfortably, even with that wind kicking around. I think we've already achieved the top gust of the day, so it's really just going to be a breezy late afternoon, breezy into the evening, and then we'll slow things down during the overnight hours. Top temperatures of the day, so close to 80 degrees. We had it in the forecast, and you know, when all is said and done, when the official numbers come out, we may have hit, we being Grand Junction and Delta, we may have hit 80 degrees, but we'll see. We will lose these warm temperatures for tomorrow. In fact, we're going to go down significantly. I'll show you those numbers in a moment. We won't do so tomorrow morning. We still have a mild start to the area. A little bit cool off towards the east and the eastern valleys, and cool. When that cold front passes through Saturday morning, Montrose, you're going to have a rude awakening from 45 degrees, your low Friday morning, to the lower 30s on Saturday morning. So just something to keep in mind. But look at this drop in temperatures. All locations tomorrow. Post-frontal weather, that's going to be clear skies and cool conditions. You look at the extended forecast, it's a significant difference of about 10 degrees between today and tomorrow. We do recover by Saturday. Saturday, those are pretty average temperatures for Grand Junction. Again, make plans to be outside. If you can't be outside, open up the windows, because by the end of the weekend, even though we're warmer, we're going to bring back the wind machine, and we'll keep the wind machine going through the middle of next week. So that is something you should be mindful of. We'll likely experience more red flag conditions tomorrow for a few areas, late weekend, and for the middle of next week.